Hey, this is GVM, and this is my review of the HGCE Legend Gundam from Gundam Seed Destiny. And this is a very modern kit now. It uses the Seed Action System, and well, I'm pretty sure it's part of the Revive line. They just don't put Revive anymore on the names, because the original legend was the HGC Destiny legend, and that was a 2004 kit, I believe. I don't have that. I do not like uh, getting the older kits unless I find the price very cheap or as gifts. As you can see, it's been displayed with the dragoons because they're not funnels in Gundam Seed. And the best gimmick is the ones with the beam effects here, and they're essentially like anti-ship weapons as well. But as you can see, there are multiple beam guns on this dragoon. The other ones have only a short amount of them, like two, I think. But you get a total of 10 dragoons. Four if I mount this on the backpack on the back, and oh no, I actually, yeah, I am correct. You get two on the side skirts and then eight on the backpack, not four. You get four on each side, however. Yeah, I believe it. I believe my math's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Also, the beam rifle, the high energy beam rifle, is can be stored on the backpack, and it's actually just very simple. Just do this and you get the beam rifle. It's very long too, and the only sticker I put was the sensor, because a lot of the sticker is, as you can see, a lot of it is just for the beam rifle. I didn't put it on because it looks okay ish. Yeah. So, as you can see, most of the accessories that aren't beam effects, like the beam javelin, because that's apparently not a beam saber, it's too long apparently, and the dragoon effects that the lance types have. I just call them. And then you also get a beam shield for the left hand. So I'll show it or immediately. The reason I have this pose is because it's one of the poses for the kit, and I do remember it doing it in the anime. I think it's been a while. I haven't seen it in a while. I tend not to watch Gundam Seed Destiny. There's just so much reused stuff that it kind of gets repetitive. While for Seed, I'm just nostalgic for it. So yeah, that's it, equipped with the beam shield, and you do get two of the beam javelin effects. Anyways, this effect is, as you can see, it can do that, and it can do this. So yeah, it's actually very easy to just add on. They're sort of C-clip, but it's just specific for that parts. You could move. Anyways, for the I'm showing you more of the gimmicks. For the articulation, I have to remove the backpack. Sorry, because it's a bit difficult to show the articulation. So this is the backpack. It's different from other kits because of this add-on, but it helps with the weight, specifically these parts, and having it this inside. But it does have I believe this is a universal backpack connector. I'm going to test it immediately now with a 30-minute mission add-on. Okay, so you need something to extend the hole. I believe the double O diver from Build Divers has a attachment piece specifically that allows you to extend this connection for the universal backpacks. So you can do that. I don't have it on hand, unfortunately. It's in storage. I just don't know where. So anyways, the backpack is this heavy and it can stand to a degree. You just have to put the feet in a specific manner. And something interesting in the backpack is all of this has no polycaps. And there are no stickers. This is a yeah, all the reds, those are parts, no stickers. And the dragoons are interesting as well because you would assume that it can only do this, but it can also do this. And for the dragoon detachments, it's just simple. They're on a 3mm peg, but there is a few notches, I believe is the word, on the peg type here. It's a specific peg. You have to be very careful in putting. There's also a lock mechanism. So 3mm hole, and any 3mm display base could use this. And the locking mechanism I'm referring to is this tab over here locks into you can't see it, but there's a hidden hole, rectangular hole there, and it just does that. So the gimmick here is you have to be careful as well. You can do this, you can do that for a frontal attack. You have to be careful. And regarding the side skirt dragoons, it cannot do that. They're actually the most static part of the dragoons here. So it can do this, and they can also go back. So let's return them to their positions. You have to be very careful not to break them. Okay. So, the other dragoons. So it's this dragoon type is just basic, and you would have an assumption that maybe these guns would move aside or something because of the hole here. I don't know what that is for. Maybe it's something in the future. I don't know, but that's how it works. And if I open it, oh no, it's a different section altogether. But yeah, there's also a lot of detail here. So the beam. Oh, I'm gonna test something. Oh, So if you have any green beams, you can put green beam saber on this. So yeah, it can do that apparently. I just found that out. And just so you can see it with the beam rifle, yeah, it's very long. Very, very long. And I'm just getting the HGCE Destiny for a cameo because they are partners. Sorry if you heard that. That was just a scissor falling down. So let's also put the Dragoon back just so you can see it in that silhouette. Oh, and this is the only other hand in the kit. So, regarding the articulation and other gimmicks, when you put in the legs, there's a actual click. So the legs are very stable, and as I said, these are on a ball joint, so they're actually somewhat articulate. But the dragoons are they can't move, like they're just stuck like that until you deploy them for display purposes. And the front and back skirts are the same type. So, ladies and gentlemen, behold, it's just beautiful having the front and back skirts be the same, and you can move them. I did cut the ball joints for both sides, so there's a lot of range of movement. And regarding the articulation of the arms, it's the double bend. There's no polycap for the ball socket here. It's just a straight plastic piece. And there's also a thruster unit here, which, yeah, it can do that, but I don't want to do that. And the articulation on the arm is the same for all the current HG seed kits, as far as I know. I haven't gotten other seed kits. They are very pricey, and the ones I want are usually not there. The head is also very stiff, but yeah, it's I didn't put any of the other stickers, but when building the jewel crown piece on the middle, be very careful. The instructions specifically mentions a part that you do not cut via the nipper. And for one of the best storages in HG kits that I've now learned so far, ta-da! So the beam javelin is capable of being stored on the legs. So aside from the beam effects, you can technically store every accessory in this kit. So let's just it's you don't just put it on like that. There's a tab for the beams, the beam saber hole. I just don't want to put that in right now. Also, when putting it back, you have to be a bit firm because it doesn't just automatically slide. There's a sort of mass that prevents it from just being loose all the time. And there's the second beam javelin. And if you know the majority of high-end Gundam types in Seed and Destiny, they can combine their beam sabers into a twin beam saber, like from Star Wars, Darth Maul's double-edged lightsaber. It's basically that. So regarding any problems, there's none. I have had no problems with this kit so far. Also, a lot of the pieces you will hear click, and it's just amazing when it's clicking. It means you know that you did something right, or in maybe a bad case, did something wrong. So here's the legend in all its glory. And yeah, so this is beautiful. But before we end this video, let us have the Destiny here. Now this kit does have an issue with me, but it's less of a well, problem in general, and more that I hate that this kit still has polycaps. It's not its fault that it's an older modern kit. That sounds redundant, I know, but here's the Destiny with his buddy, the Legend. So yeah, I'll end the video on action pose. Oh no, I'll just pose them together. Okay, all I need right now is what other Gundams were involved? Oh no, I still need the Freedom, the Justice, and the Akatsuki. I'm actually very sad about the Akatsuki because we don't know if it'll ever get a revive HG because it's currently in RG, but one can hope. So yeah, instead of an action pose, I just have them in a neutral standing pose here. And yeah, so this is GVM. I'm signing off. And to those who are waiting for the G Bouncer review, I might take a while as I'm finishing stuff for my graduation clearance. Hopefully things work out. See you next time. Like, share, and subscribe.